everyone know when they can get.
We're gonna continue doing it and tell them to come on in.
Doom, come here. This man right here just walked
Oh,
right
yeah.
through this
What's
door.
up, big
Doom the
dog?
Wiz. This is actually the gentleman that was able to put together the newscast situation.
Oh.
Yeah, he was the man
Perfect.
responsible for that, dude. So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with Doom the Wiz.
Cool.
Man.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Do
Hell
your
yeah.
thing.
You just sit on this one right here.
Oh, we caught this man on a journey.
Perfect. This man came to use the resty and then come sit down with us.
What's up, homie?
What's going on?
Milkcrates and Microphones, Doom the Wiz, right?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Tell us a
man.
little bit about what you're doing out here.
And where
at
are you
this
hailing from?
I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Shout out to Springfield.
New England.
I only been out here for a couple years.
Okay.
Nice.
Been making boom bap beats seriously since '01, and my mentor is Granddaddy IU.
Oh,
nice,
shit.
nice.
Dude, do you think boom bap is kind of becoming a forgotten part of hip hop production?
Not at all.
Okay.
Because the underground scene is
Yeah.
actually just as big as the mainstream scene.
For sure.
And the producer, the culture has made it a phenomenon. As far as what I say is, people still going looking for records.
Yep.
People are still digging.
Yep.
People are still creating that type of music that people want to listen to, and it's flowing.
I feel like the
flowing.
kids nowadays too are interested in the old shit because they never seen it and now they want to do it now.
It's
So
going
now
to
it's starting to get a little
retro.
bit more sparky.
Everything's
It's retro.
reciprocal. Yeah.
Sparking
Yeah.
back up is more retro, and you
Yeah.
keeping it alive is only something that's going to keep it pushing. So we congratulate you for that.
Thank you.
How long have you been producing, my friend?
I was messing around in the early 90s, but then 2001 is I got on house arrest, and the only thing I could do was stay in the house. So I started taking it
Might
seriously.
as well train. Might as well be
Yeah.
in there training like a
Beats.
ninja.
So I started taking it seriously. Nobody knew who I was until I started shooting music videos, and that's how I met Granddaddy IU.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I got some beats, I want to play them. He's like, you know I produce too. I was like, I know, that's why I want to. And I played him my beats, and he's like, they all right. So I
Put a
was
little
like,
fire in you after that, huh?
well, yeah, I mean, all the way up to when he died, I called him up, played him what you think, sent him the music, what you think. And I didn't put no music out until he gave me the A-OK.
Yeah.
And he, like I was just telling the guys outside, I was like, the one thing he told me is when you make a drum pattern, make sure you make it like a real drummer's playing it.
Yeah.
And give it that swing, make
Yeah.
it sound
Have some
right.
slack in it too.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
be super tight where it sounds like a computer made it. Make it some slacky
Yeah,
in there where it
yeah.
sounds like you put the love.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, I just been rocking with it since, and since then it opened up doors for me. I got songs with Cannabis, K Solo. One of my closest friends is Elder Sensei from the Artifacts.
Yeah.
I got songs with Large Pro, Mikey
dope.
D, Grandmaster Cass,
Fuck yeah.
Ed OG. Just did a song. My new album coming out. I got a song with Afro and Chino XL.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Hell
so-
yeah.
R.I.P. Chino.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Chino.
R.I.P. Chino for sure.
Yeah, he gave me that verse a week before he passed.
Damn,
Oh,
hey, damn.
meant
That's
to be,
what's
brother.
up. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I talked to him on Thursday. He said I'll have them the verse for me on Friday, and then that Monday he was gone.
That's what's
God's
up.
Carpenter, last album I want to say that you put out with Stu Bangas. I mean, so good from top to bottom, man.
They just dropped the M80, Almighty M80 just dropped the album.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, everybody's going through it right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going through it with
for sure.
the Chino shit.
Yeah.
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 But it is what it is.
Gone
and
too soon.
Yeah.
But one of the best MCs to
Yeah, for
spit on the
sure.
microphone, man.
Especially lyrically.
That's why Cass make beats for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cats like
the
that.
eat.
You know?
How is it coming from the East Coast, relocating to the West Coast? Do you think there's a difference in the production style and the way of creating a beat? I mean, what is the difference?
The technique, like the archive of how it all based off is there, but the style is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little more funky out here.
Yeah.
A lot of more jazz. And,
Yeah.
and I'm speaking from the culture aspect.
Right.
I'm in Sacramento, so a lot of the cats out in Sacramento, the scene is there, but it's not. I don't feel like it developed like
Yeah.
how it is on the East Coast.
Right.
Not a lot of artists get together and do things. They do have the Flip the Beat Club and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about where there's a lot of events that have to do with the culture. They don't have that
Yeah.
in this area. More in the Bay, they
Right.
do.
Yeah.
San Fran,
Right.
Oakland,
Berkeley, yeah.
but Northern California. I always tell people, and this is the realest shit I'll say, I see more hip hop in series in Modesto than I do anywhere else in Northern
I
California.
told-
word
Facts.
up, word up.
I told these guys all the time, man. If you want like a real underground scene, a real feel of an underground scene, it's in Modesto. If you want it in this northern area,
Yeah, shout out to my man Hocus for putting me on the Modesto and series.
Hell
yeah, there's hip hop cats out
You
here.
specializing in boom bap, is it hard to find a lyricist that sometimes complements your beats out here? Because, you know, it's different from where you coming from?
There's one cat named Wayne that I put on my last album. I tried to work with a lot. There's a cat named Mr. Hooper. I try to get him on a lot. I'm new here, so then, you know, I got to build trust. So I really tap back to my homies back home, and I work when I do music. I work with lyricists. You know, that's why I think the most person the one person that I had on my albums the most from the West Coast is Afro. All Flows Reach Out.
Oh, yeah, he's sick.
I have him on my last album with a song with Elder Sensei from the Artifacts called Eeny Meeny Miny Mo, and again with Chino.
And he's good people. He's hella nice, too.
Yeah,
hella
very
cool.
humble.
Yeah, we've
very
got
humble.
we've
spoke
been
to
lucky
him.
enough to have him on the podcast, and
Hella
he's
cool.
a really
Super
good
nice.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
super cool.
And
dude.
a dope
Super,
Dope
super
artist.
talented.
Yeah.
Wow, so good.
You know, he does his own cuts and his own beats.
Yeah.
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 Some of those remakes he's done. I mean, like,
He's very gifted.
so good.
Very gifted.
Yeah, that's my brother right there, man.
Yeah.
I met him the first time I ever came to California was in 2017, and I met him at the B&B. He came over, and he had a big ass paper bag, and I was like, "What's that?" He dumped it on the table, nothing but bud. And like, no, I'm 51 years old, man.
Yeah.
He's a young buck, man. I thought I could smoke until I came to Cali.
That's funny.
Cali out here,
We smoke a
crazy.
lot of weed. We
Yeah.
just keep it
listen,
going.
and it's cheap.
Yeah, it's dirt
and
cheap
good
out
too.
here right
It's
now.
and,
good.
and it's fire.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
it's
good
fire and
too.
it's cheap.
I think that's the thing with us out here is we just grew up, started like when I started smoking, I didn't really have a swag or a stress phase. You know what I mean? Like we started with just straight chronic, like fire. So it was like you build that tolerance at a young age as you keep going.
And it's just getting more and more.
yeah, it's getting
fire.
even more
The
crazy.
weed's just getting
now.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like I went to the dispensary today and I dropped like $100, and I'm like straight for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, he left with like what, a little over 2 ounces probably. Or something
I
like
feel
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Well, you only get an ounce, but I got a girl, so I'll be making her get shit. in
There
her
you
hand.
go.
There you go.
Hey, while we got you here, who you taking tonight on the fight? Steve Miyochi or Jones Bones?
I don't really know about them two that much, but the Bones part, you know what I'm saying? He sound like he a crusher.
Yeah,
He
Jones
is,
Bones
he
is the
is.
crusher. He's the
He
one.
is,
So
he
John
is.
Jones is the guy. So yeah.
That's UFC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
UFC tonight.
Yeah, so I don't really. I'm a boxing dude.
You watched that shit last night?
The females was the best match.
Yup.
that was a hell of a good fight.
That
Barn
eyebrow
burner.
split was
And-
mean.
Yeah, but she got robbed. B.
She
got
did.
robbed.
Yeah, she
got
did.
robbed. And then the match before that was pretty.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, that
yeah.
was good too.
yeah.
Hell yeah, it was.
That was good. That was everything but the Tyson fight.
I ain't
But
going to speak on that.
I don't
bullshit.
want to. Yeah,
that was
it's
bullshit.
fucked,
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
But it was free. You know, it was free.
Yeah,
So.
well, I mean, we did pay our Netflix
Netflix,
shit.
yeah.
At least it wasn't like back in the days where that shit was $100 on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But,
Well,
if I would have spent that much money, I would have been,
Been
really
pissed. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
More mad than I would have been if he would have knocked him out in the first round, like back in the day when everyone would get mad. Oh, he knocked him out in the first round, and we paid $100
Yeah.
to see 5 minutes of fights. It's like,
Before you cut out and do your business and get back to it, whatever. I know you're a busy man tonight. You got anything you want to promote? Talk about? Let anybody know that's coming their way, where they can find you and how they can find you.
You can catch me at any social media at Doom the Wiz, DoomDawiz. And you can check out doomthewiz.com. I got 5 albums out, a couple of collab albums, and my new album Methadone Music 2 is going to be out in late December, early January. And like I said, I got Chino XL, Elder Sensei, Afro, the Bad Seed from Seeds and Knots. I got Rusty Jukes on there. Just a gang of
Do we
people.
have your blessing to play a little something later tonight on here?
Yeah, go ahead. You can play him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
play-
well, tonight
play
we
for the people on
we'll play
YouTube.
some people for some people when we do the little music
YouTube likes
part.
us to get
I'm gonna drop
permission
something
before
for
we
you.
play
Yeah,
people's
so I try to
music,
get your
so-
permission because otherwise YouTube will say we didn't get it.
Man, where you gonna get the music from? My website or whatever?
Yeah, we'll go through Spotify or through your website
Yeah,
directly.
Spotify is
And we'll
good.
directly play it for you, so we know when it comes up, when it's our music time, we'll be like, yo, this is Doom the Wiz. You all can get on it. So
Yeah, it's you streaming my music, so I don't
It's
care
all
if you
good.
play it or not.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I'll take my little 3% of a
hell
penny.
yeah. We just got to make sure, because YouTube will shut us down if we play it without you giving them the consent, you know?
Nah, man, fuck you too.
Hey, we on YouTube.
We love you, YouTube.
We
Hey,
love
we
you,
like
YouTube.
you like you YouTube. But hey,
Nah, we feel it, though. We feel you.
hold on, before you go, Andre 3000 put out an album, New Blue Sun. I mean, it's been a controversial album.
I love it.
It was nominated for a Grammy recently, Album of the Year. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
That's not the flute album.
That's the flute
Yeah,
album.
it's a flute album. I
Yeah.
liked it.
I give it a thumbs up. For
Thumbs
the
up.
Yeah, I like
Doom
it.
the
For
Wiz
the
gives it a
simple
thumbs
fact,
up.
For the simple fact, he like elevated. Thank you, my
Yeah.
brother.
Very different
See,
from
I was
what his
fucking around
normal.
with y'all chronic outside of
California.
You know what I'm saying? But he elevated from hip hop to that, and that's what
He's
called,
making spiritual music now,
Yeah.
spiritual
Hey.
hip hop kind of, and it's sick.
The
I like it.
The production, though, is
Yeah,
dope.
I lied to you if I say I didn't sample some of them flutes.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
fuck with it. I
Smart
fuck with the
man.
heavy.
You saw what Loopy did on one of
Yeah.
the joints.
Yeah.
He killed
Yep.
that, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I fuck with that album heavy, bro. That was the one thing that we talked about when it first came out. Some people like this, but I fucked with the heavy. I like it.
Yeah, man. Hey, Outkast is one of my favorite hip hop groups.
for sure.
Oh, dude, my favorite
Of all time.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
And their music was different when they came out. So it's you know what I mean.
It was UFO, futuristic, spiritual.
Yeah.
Keep your mind
Yeah.
up and be humble.
I tell you before I leave. I bought the first album when I was in Massachusetts, and I was rocking it in a Cutlass Sierra.
Yeah.
And the beats was just coming down, and people was looking at me like, "Yo, what you rocking, man?" What you
Yeah,
rocking?"
hell
Like,
yeah.
Yo, this album right here is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it is.
They all laughed at me and
Innovative for us.
yeah, they laughed
time.
at me, and then when they they came out with the second album, that's when everybody started rocking them. I was like,
Yep.
"See,
Right.
y'all late,
Yeah.
y'all late,
Yeah.
man." But yeah, man, I love to see how he evolved to what he did, and hey, more power to him. I hope I can make me a flute album in the future.
For sure.
Fuck, you keep doing it, you
Keep
will make a
evolving.
flute album. I
Fuck
guarantee it.
Yeah, well, I thank you guys.
Hey,
for having
thank
me
you for
on.
Hey,
coming
we
and
thank you,
talking
bro.
with us.
Doom the
Hey,
Wiz.
very nice to
Doom
talk
the
to you,
Wiz,
Doom
the
the Wiz.
man. We
You're
look
the
forward
man,
to hearing
dude.
what you got going on tonight.
Man, I'm just hoping
Do you know what time slot so we can get? So we'll definitely be seeing.
We're
you.
judging
I-
it.
yeah, we're
so
judging
You're
it.
ready.
I don't know yet, man.
You'll
but,
hear it.
You're gonna hear. I ain't take no shorts, man. I mean,
yeah.
I straight up say I make beats. I don't give a fuck about the rest of y'all type shit.
Oh yeah, we're excited. We're excited.
Yeah, so you'll hear what
You
I
might
got
bust out a
going.
flute tonight.
Nah, I don't know about all that. Yeah, well, I got like 6 flutes in my pocket.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you gotta be prepared for anything.
Different type
brother.
of flute. We appreciate you doing
Big up,
it.
big ups to you.
Have a great
Big
night.
ups
Have
to you,
fun out
Doom.
there,
Thank you,
brother.
man.
Hey,
Hell
big
yeah.
ups to you,
Thank you,
dude.